Mental. This is mental.
This is Tim Bowen with the Steady Trade Podcast. How's it going?
The Steady Trade Podcast, Season 1 prize winners.
You guys there?
Hey,
Hello.
Tim, how's it going?
It's going great, Stephen. How are you?
All good, all good. How have you been enjoying the Steady Trade Podcast?
I love it. Honestly, it's one of those things. I look forward to it every week.
That is beautiful. That is beautiful. And you have to hit us up. What is your favorite takeaway or your favorite moment so far out of the 5 episodes?
So far, actually, this most recent episode has been my favorite, simply because of just how important having a good plan is, just how important it is to take the time and sit down and figure out what you actually want to accomplish in a trade. And I'm still struggling with that. I haven't even started live trading yet, and I'm still struggling with that.
Well, and I tell you, so many, and I talk about that a lot. It's like it only, so many people want to be impulsive and rush into trades. And I mean, it takes it. And I know your news, it'll take a little longer, but it takes 30 seconds, a minute, a 2 minute. If you're willing to risk, you're risking real money and you can't take 1 minute to think this thing through. Come on.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And it's one of those things. I mean, I'm sitting there this morning. I was sitting there yesterday morning. I was watching ECTY move. And I thought, why is this moving? I can't figure it out. And how would I handle it even if I was in it? And I actually just drew a blank. It was like I was so transfixed just by watching the stock move. I couldn't even figure out how I would have positioned in that.
And I tell you, that's a great, I stole this saying. I can't remember who said it first, but sometimes, yeah, probably. Sometimes the best trade is no trade. And I mean, if you're staring at something like EYCT ripping 150% in a day and you don't know what to do, man, the best thing to do is to get your hand off that mouse.
Exactly. Yeah. So I don't feel bad about missing out on it, but it was at the same time, it was probably the neatest movement I have seen since I started doing this.
Yeah. And then it only took 24 hours and we got another one with CLSN today.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. And honestly, I just want to say when I hear your story, it reminds me of how I was so much like 14 months ago. I would think I'm going to make money. I'm going to make money. I'm going to make money. And then I'd walk in, I'd sit down at the market and I'd just think, what is going on? I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's just, I watch YouTube videos, Steven's videos, other people's videos, the StocksToTrade videos, and I think, oh, this makes total sense. And then when I see it happen live, I'm like, I've got no clue what's happening.
Yes, exactly. I've got to say that is exactly what was happening to me as well. I would be like, oh, Tim Sykes' videos and StocksToTrade Pro, I know exactly what's going on. And then I'd hit the market open and I would just draw blanks and things. I don't know what's going on. but honestly, bit by bit, you understand it a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more. And Tim will tell you better.
Yeah, I mean, it's no doubt, it's now kind of like give us just a real quick background. I mean, kind of how far are you into your trading journey here?
Well, this is still my first real year.
Okay. Yep.
Well, I want to say 2013, 2014, when How to Make Millions first came out. I bought a copy of that for Christmas for myself. Nice. And then I got really excited about it. And I looked at my finances and realized that I really needed to pay down some debt and take care of some other stuff first. Yep. So I just kind of put that on the back burner for a couple of years. And then this year, when the Tim Sykes Millionaire Mastery Program came along, and I got in that right at the beginning, got a really great deal on it. I actually had the money for it. I was kind of surprised. And so now I'm just kind of in the position where I'm watching all the videos and trying to sort things out and trying to understand exactly what's happening, what causes stocks to move, things like that, the very basics. I'm hoping that January I'll be able to start going live, or at least start paper trading. I need to get some of that in there.
What I love what you're doing, man, is you're taking your time. You're playing the long game. It's like, I see so many traders flame out because they're like, I got to do this today. I got to do this tomorrow. I love the fact that you were interested in it 3 or 4 years ago, but you recognize that, the stage of life you weren't in ready. You're still progressive. You stayed interested. And you've got a plan going out into next year. Cripes. Most day traders like Steven doesn't know what he's going to do 5 minutes from now.
I nearly blew up yesterday. I'm not even lying.
I can definitely say I haven't figured it all out yet. I know there's a lot.
Take your time, man. Take your time.
I figure it's one of those things that it takes time to learn. It's like any other skill, it takes time to learn.
Sure.
And once you master it, then you got to practice it. And once you got the practice and it starts to become normal to think this way, to do this way, that sort of thing. After that, then I can focus on actually live trading and, actually trying to make some money at it. Right now, I'm just happy just to be learning. So it's all good.
Tim, I've got to say to you, the one thing that really, really, really helped me was just watching video lesson after video lesson after video lesson and webinar after webinar after webinar. And there's an old saying that it always goes around these circles, and it's you have to watch the lessons till your eyes bleed.
Yep.
And this kind of takes us to the prize, because if you're going to watch video lessons or webinars till your eyes bleed, you need something great, something brilliant to watch it on, right?
I do actually.
Right. And
something
that
really, really awesome.
You need something big that you can feel really comfortable thinking, I'm going to get home from work and I'm going to switch this big TV on and I'm going to just watch content till my ears bleed. Which I'll put you over to Tim Bunn. Yes, I'll put you over to Tim Bunn, and I'm excited.
So yeah, Tim. We greatly appreciate you watching the podcast. Tim Sykes is obviously a business partner of ours. We appreciate you consuming all of his content, all of both Steven's and my videos, the podcast. So yes, out of 3,000 plus registrants for season 1, we had 11 winners. So you're one of 11 out of 3,000. And we just did a random number generator and a random prize selection. So we have a great tool. I love that you're taking time to learn, investing the time. And as Steven said, we have a 55-inch Samsung TV that we will ship to you as a reward for being a Steady Trade podcast listener.
That is so awesome. I don't even know what to say, guys. Thank you so much. Oh, wow. I don't actually even own a TV.
Well, now you do. That's fine. Yeah, you can.
And it's massive.
That is fantastic.
Well, and the beauty is, again, if you're watching video lessons or DVDs on your laptop, the nice thing is, you can get a $10 cable, and instead of being hunched over your laptop, you can now kick back on the couch and watch them on the TV. Yeah.
Absolutely. That's amazing.
You're going to be watching those video lessons feeling like a king.
Yes, I am. It's good to be the king.
The Steady Trade podcast will return with new episodes and new prizes November 6th, 2017.